fuck that part? You're the solar guy? Hey, I'm recording this. I do a YouTube channel. So, were you just drone footage your completed project?
Yep.
Do you know much about the project?
Yeah, I designed it and sold it.
Nice. Can you tell me what it's intended to do?
It's intended to offset the energy usage by the building so the landlords can keep your rent low and
My rent's fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my rent's awesome. I got a buddy in here that lives in here for free.
That's great.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate it. You know, the one thing that I can tell you I don't appreciate about its design?
What's that?
It's rather limiting on the back doors. I utilize a service animal, and because of these pylons, yeah, it's very difficult to get into that.
I hear ya.
It's a high quality problem that I have, that I live in such a bitchin' building that I can't open the back door to a limousine to let my dog in.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate that it was designed and installed after the fact, and that's why.
So it was a retroactive, and you didn't have the ability to engineer it into the project.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if you've noticed. It's hard to tell, but there is solar on the roofs. That was part of the original.
I hadn't, as I said, you know. So I was a homeless veteran, and I have a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and I'm just grateful as hell to have what I have.
Yeah.
And they just keep on making these dramatic improvements, and shit,
Northern
man.
Nevada Community Housing is an amazing organization. We've done 10 projects for them now, and doing a couple more down in Carson. And
Okay.
I think, they're really in it for, helping everybody out.
What do you think of the solar business as a whole? Do you think that that's a realistic move in the right direction as far as renewable energy is concerned?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it works. As soon as we turn these on, you should have 50% of the energy in the entire facility covered by solar.
Okay.
This was paid for by a grant by the city of Sparks.
Okay.
So it was no money out of pocket for NNCH. They paid for the stuff on the roof. So in the end, so what would have been an energy bill passed on to you is cut in half, and now NNCH is covering the rest of it. So they're able to keep your rents low.
So I'm going to get myself in trouble because, as I said, I was homeless, and I advocate for the homeless, and I don't ever lock my door. Now, usually there's somebody in there. Most of the time I don't know who they are, but somebody's in there. And, I allow them to shower and use the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Speaking of, here's one of them.
Yeah.
And then, take some clothes, leave some clothes. I don't let any and everybody in. And then a lot of people want to continue to hang out more, so the weirdos get chased away. But constantly cycling people through. Yeah. And we've never run out of hot water. I have to assume that we're on a big boiler.
I don't know that. I think you guys are on individual boilers, probably on-demand water heater. Does it take a little while for the heat to kick on? Or?
Not particularly. No, I've had the on-demand heaters. I use those in my cannabis garden, so I know how quick that works.
Yeah.
But I don't hear any clicking, and I don't hear gas, right? So those on-demand electric ones take longer to heat up.
Yeah.
I don't know the water.
I know most of the heating is done by electric in these, and that's again why they're doing the solar is to offset, so they can offset all the expenses of the heating and everything.
Well, anyway, nice boots. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I wanted to thank you.
I'm glad you think that. Yeah, we'll definitely take that into consideration. The next ones are being designed into it so that the parking spots can be wider. It won't affect the door spacing.
Yeah.
The other thing was this post was supposed to be further out.
The
fire department came back and said, no, you have to bring it in.
Can I show you something real quick? Because I'm making a video.
Sure.
Just walk over here real quick. Grab my purse and my stuff, please. Now, I'm pissed because the suspension's blown out, which is pulling off the front bumper cover. Okay. But that is a fine fucking automobile. And as I said, it's a Korean limousine. So if my biggest complaint is... I can't open the door. I think your design is still pretty fucking nice.
I see it. And you say you have a service dog that rides them back?
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, it's too bad. And boy, I guess if you backed in it, probably...
Then I have the problem with the front seats.
Door,
yeah, but still, I have these options out here as well.
Right.
And I just think if you have too many limousines living in your subsidized housing that you're putting in solar projects for, then we have other issues to deal with.
That's a good point. What brand is that?
You tell me.
Man. I don't know.
Go around, open every door, and look in that vehicle.
Man, well, I
And
saw
then-
that console in the back seat. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, so then let me show you what that is. When I got arrested yesterday, they said, "Is there anything in the car?" I said, "Yes." They said, "What?" I said, "A lot of beer." They said, "Where is it?" I said, "In the refrigerator."
In the refrigerator? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, that's what the fucking cop thought.
He's jealous.
That's the refrigerator right there.
Man.
It'll hold a little bit more than a 6-pack. This seat, it's broken, but this goes up. This fully reclines.
Wow.
It's got a remote control for the massage features on this
Nice.
chair. It's a Korean limousine, dude.
Sure. That's pretty sweet. Where do you find something like that?
They're rare, so
Yeah.
you just got to go online, type in Equus, and they'll pop up. I was going to get one out of North Carolina,
Yeah.
and then this one was the Ultimate Edition in the color that I wanted.
Yeah.
It was in Conrad, California, so I got this one instead, and they guaranteed me it was in 100% mechanical working order.
Yeah.
I gave them 1,000 above retail because that was the car that I wanted.
Yeah.
I had it shipped up here, and it came with blown air suspension.
Huh.
I can still drive it, but I bottom out like on every speed bump. Yeah.
Man, that's cool. Nice, man. What was
Anyway,
your-
check out the Equus. 430 horsepower,
Wow.
naturally aspirated V8. Dude,
Sorry.
she screams. And talk about screaming,
Yeah.
you should hear the sound system.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Anyway,
Oh, man.